with James Scott in his face. Here's Noah Waterman. Looking like Rain Smith, his first touch, and he cans an open three.
Well, it started with some tough shots from Reno, and he's got to set the tone and be patient early.
Hepburn sets up Waterman again. He's got the first 2 threes.
The backside guy drops down. He's throwing that skip to the open Waterman in the corner.
Noah Waterman.
Take a breath, John.
A 27% three-point shooter, and there is Reno. They were also picked well below where they finished. They were picked 9th in the league. Hard to know where Louisville is going to finish with an entire new team. And Reno on a little slip in from Blakes has the first 4. Here's Agarwal in all kinds of trouble. Blakes was the outlet. Sellers ready for a go-ahead 3. NBA range late tie-breaking 3.
If you're Stanford, you have to know when Reno's off the floor, you've got to be really good defensively. Now that move offensively, you'll take that too.
9.5 minutes gone by. It's 9-7, and it's now 9-9. That is the James Scott specialty. His
holding your defender, right? Holding both defenders. Reno's is playing flat. There he is. He's showing. He's masterful in terms of holding the defense and throwing it up.
Knocked away from Jalen Thompson, who recovers.
We continue to seek out that ball screen and see how they're going to defend against Chucky Hepburn. He makes good decisions out of it.
Edwards on the lob, another throwdown. Only one hand required for Scott this time.
So they can really expose Reno in these ball screen situations.
By the way, he suffered a facial fracture last month, which is why he's wearing the Hannibal Lecter mask. Edwards backs his defender down to give Louisville the lead. Best defender as voted by the ACC media members and coaches in the league. Now Blakes is guarded by Scott, and Blakes floats it over him.
Wow, what a finish.
So that will be must-see TV, as it always is, between Duke and Carolina tomorrow night. Edwards, end of the shot clock. Desperation heave for a Louisville lead.
Bevy of options they've got.
Thrown away by the freshman Roots here. Sellers. Nice finish.
Good. They've been fine with it, partially because I think it's been so hard to get good stuff on the half-court offensive end.
Edwards steps back. Yep, got another.
He's just dangerous. Like, once he finds it, there's a certain rhythm that scorers find, and you know, he got one, he got the nice little lob, so you make a play that kind of helps you create a certain rhythm. Then you take a shot down the stretch in the shot clock, and it goes.
Two teams that usually take care of the ball well. Stanford on pace to set a school record for fewest turnovers a game. Waterman fighting tooth and nail inside. He's got 8.
With BYU right now.
Sellers, Reno back on the floor, and Reno gets it to go. Hard to do against this Louisville defense, isn't it?
It is.
There's Reno. Swing it to Sellers. His three-pointer gives Stanford the lead right back.
Reno getting that pick and pop. You have to take him away.
Edwards into Keeler. Edwards finishes with a foul. Back and forth we go.
Dressed as a tree, make fun of you. Yep.
23-22, the Louisville lead. Not for long. There's Reno's first 3 of the game. Just the second offensive rebound of the game for Louisville.
Why did they get that offensive rebound, Kevin?
It was a terrible shot.
Yes.
Hepburn, one-legger, and he ties in his first field goal.
And Chucky Hepburn, just good one-on-one skills. Kind of consider that a high percentage shot.
Here's Reno in the post, left-handed, scores it again.
Again, deliberate.
He's really rediscovered a lot of joy playing basketball. He had a great career at Wisconsin, but this has been a new level for him. There's a 3 for Agarwal.
Out there, well, Maxime Reno has really been able to start to impact this one. Yes, by scoring, but also the amount of ball pressure applied on Reno 30 feet from the basket allows for the back cut. The back cut makes the defense converge. One extra pass, you get an open look. Good stuff from Stanford. They've managed the pressure.
Yeah, the Louisville timeout actually helps Stanford in that respect. They bring on Cameron, who does have 2. Edwards drives into him, slithers around him, and scores it. It's all you want to do. If you're at Northwestern, you know the history of the school.
Great find.
Wow, it's Akpara. Got a great look. And Louisville, it's amazing. First time trailing an ACC opponent at halftime this season. 18-2, and they didn't trail at the half in either of the losses. They're down 6 now. Waterman had 9. And here's Chucky. He's got 5, and he's got 4 assists. Maybe another.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. They've started both halves with a Waterman 3. And now he's back against Scott as Sellers dribbled right into him. Reynaud is fouled and scores it.
All right, maybe that's why you do it. But Reynaud ends up getting it back. Again, you're so concerned with his ability to shoot it. Scott
looks at an SMU to follow on E2. A rejection finds its way into the hands of Abubakar Traore. We'll figure it out. I'll be me, you'll catch up.
Points.
Reynaud, another hesitant pump fake, and the ball finds its way to Kamen. A happy accident for 2. Traore, Hadley, Edwards thought about it. Edwards drives it. Edwards scores it. He's got 14. Akpara. Here's a 3 for Ryan Agarwal, and it bounces into the bottom of the cup. Remember, Louisville has won 9 in a row and 19 of 20. Step back, Blakes. Got it. It's a long 2 here. They are on the ropes against Nerd Nation.
They're also just growing this lead and stealing minutes. With Reynaud on the bench, get another one.
Sellers! That is a tough drive by Isaiah Sellers. 15 and 18-2 year in the league. Terrence Edwards Jr. will drive it and to Kamen and finish through the foul.
How tough this game's going to get here as we head towards the 10-minute stretch.
Edwards, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here's Chisholm Akpara trying to get around Noah Waterman. Oh, wow! Where did that come from? Lead back to 13, 13 to go. Hepburn speeding into the lane. Hepburn for 3. He finally got one to go. Knocked by Scott, back into Kamen's hands. Sellers, open look. Another Isaiah Sellers bomb. He's got 20 on 4 threes. Edwards, meanwhile, with a smooth crossover and score.
This game is really picking up, both sides. I mean, when the best player in Maxime Reynaud is on the bench because of some nonsense call, that's crazy.
Hepburn,
Big
one.
Big.
And there's Scott dancing around Hadley for the rebound. Hadley, oh, he had Edwards on the wing, but he has himself in the paint. Timeout, Stanford.
Good ball movement. You get Chucky Hepburn involved, and then a bit of an Olay. Hadley with an easy one.
Disrupt the dribble.
Oh, give it back to Edwards. Give it back to Edwards.
He's got the matchup. Hepburn instead. He's got the matchup too. Reynaud trying to set another screen. Staring down the ferocious Scott. Rainbow 3! A skyscraper! A Reynaud rainbow, and it's a 2-possession lead again. And now Scott finishes over him because there's really not much that Reynaud can do. Louisville's first double-digit deficit in the last 20 games. They can erase it here. Hepburn rolling. Hepburn! Big man! 60 tie.
Oh, this is just good stuff. Get a defender on your back. You got
Dealer with Akpara, Agarwal, Sellers, and Reynaud. Akpara trying to go one-on-one. Dealer, a quick one. From the corner. Wow. A Stanford lead. Those were different leagues. Neither has made it to the ACC Final Four, and Louisville's now a step closer. Chucky Hepburn putting on a second-half show. Boy, it looked like he pulled up wanting to avoid his 5th foul.
Sure did.
Hepburn, Hadley! Chucky Hepburn could go to the NIT, certainly, but their NCAA tournament hopes Our minute 35 away from going up in smoke.
Hey.
And they needed that one from Agarwal. He cuts it to 5.
Agarwal's had a real...
Here's Hepburn. And it's intercepted by Okpara. Driving it into Waterman. Steps
And the foul!
Chisholm Okpara! He had that dagger three-point play at the end of the game.
This has gotten really intense. Now we got a tie ball game partner. This is wild. Maxime Reynaud
Fouled out. All he can do is stand and watch. Chucky Hepburn, first team All-ACCer, out for Edwards. 5 to shoot, 5 in the game. Edwards, no foul, missed it. Rebound, Okpara. Oh, Hepburn! No! He hit it! No! He hit it! Chucky Hepburn, a career filled with big shots and thrilling moments, finds a new peak in the ACC tournament.